my cousin, Waldo Edmonds, he was Aunt Ora's son. He had a small plane, and one day he came up to the farm to visit, and he landed the plane in a field, big field right back of the house, and he stayed an hour or two, and then got in the plane to take off. Well, he revved up the plane, traveled, taxied on the field, and then was going to take off. And he knew the instructions said, always take off into the wind. So he made sure he was taking off right into the wind. And he was a little too perfect, because at the further side of the field there were trees that had tall branches, and one or two of the leaves got in the air intake, and as a result of that, the plane crashed, or it didn't, I guess it didn't crash so much as drifted down into the lower blueberry field. I didn't know about the crash until I saw Waldo staggering up the hill, and he'd say, I don't know what happened. Where am I? I don't know what happened. I can't remember. And I realized he was going to need to go to the hospital. So I got somebody, probably Nana, to take care of the kids. And I borrowed Coleman Hussey's car and took Waldo to the hospital. He was so confused. He keeps saying, I can't remember what happened. What happened? And where am I? And was Aunt Ora with me? And I'd say no. Aunt Ora, or of course he'd say my mother. And I'd say no. Aunt Ora wasn't with you. You were alone in the plane. And I got him up to the hospital, and of course admitted, and given a room to stay in. And we found out that Maddie Oliver had just been dismissed from that room. She'd been in the room 3 weeks because of a bicycle accident. So Waldo wasn't in the room 3 weeks because of his plane crash. So we decided a plane is safer than a bicycle.
How long was he in the hospital?
A couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks? And is it true he wiped out our only pear tree?
That's true. Yes, we did have a pear tree down in the lower field.
Uh-huh.
And after the crash, no more pear tree.
No more pear tree.
No.
Goodness. Now, how old was Waldo then?
Oh,
About?
heavens, I have no idea. He was probably, let's say, in his 30s.
And where would he have been living?
think at that time he'd been living in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Okay. So he came up from there to visit.
Yeah.
Very cool. And anything else you can remember?
No, it was wonderful time.
Yeah, great story. Might be the only plane crash in Vassalboro.
Well, I understand that now there's more planes in that neighborhood, but
That's right.
I don't know.
That's
I
right.
haven't been there lately.
All righty.
Thank you.
I love you.